We can do that off screen later.
Or I can just do it real quick on, like, anyway. Hey, folks, I'm serious, AJ.
I'm Bo Little Vulture.
Last time, we had to escape under heavy fire all this way to Code Talker. And there is no plot scene out for once, so...
It was revival.
I learned of the vocal cord parasite's existence.
This wasn't it, though.
Literature belonging to the Foundation. The rise of the vocal.
Because remember, it was
Oh yeah,
5
the
minutes.
rise. So there you go. It did count. We completed it.
Okay.
It was marked off.
I learned of the vocal cord parasite's existence.
Although he's still going to be talking about the vocal cord parasite
For the rest of time.
The question was,
Well, do we want to go back to Mother Base, or...
sapiens among all primates have highly developed language.
I don't know. Did you want to go check out the next plot mission? You said there was a plot mission.
There should be a plot mission. Let's check out the next plot mission.
Was the mystery that gave rise.
Although I suppose you could probably use a shower, because I got shot a couple times.
Yeah, alright, let's go back to base.
The creation myth, the Dene, who first inhabited the world, were insect-like creatures. I came to imagine that those insect-like creatures could be human.
Any less interesting than me. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Thank you for pointing that out, young Dene.
Yeah, I speak all kinds of Navajo.
Yep. This is my expert Navajo. Oh, hey, there's Code Talker. He's waiting to talk to us about...
I could tell you to stop my cassette. I wanted to ask why. Perhaps I need you to describe all of the history of parasites in person. Let me tell you something. You have sparkly farts about metallic archaea.
Hey.
Hey, Brady!
Stop talking rubbish.
Kazuhira. A message from the parasites.
It's a pretty short message considering how much the parasites like to talk. Hey, Brady! I don't really know what that was about, actually.
All the parasites from everybody else on base are floating back to him and reporting in on what's happening in the world.
Oh, he's like spying on us via parasites.
That's right.
Did I end up where I meant to go? Or did
You
I
ended up in the medical platform. You may not have ended up in the right one of 3 medical platforms.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
I think you got to cross the bridge over there. No, because it's a cinema.
Ah, so
Cinema decided it was going to
you
drop
can pick
off
where you want to land. We're not
platform.
putting you there, though.
Yeah.
Alright, well. That's not a problem.
Eyes on cuz. 2 minutes later. Eyes on cuz. You going to put on a cassette tape? I haven't heard enough out of Code Talker. Just from
I thought there was a way to transport it when you were in a box.
Yeah, I think you have to set yourself down on the thing and then wait.
No, I mean, I think you actually, there we go. I guess I wasn't centered,
Please
right?
select a delivery point.
Eyes on God. Anyway, yeah, so...
Don't ask us why the boss likes to do this in his own base, but we just let him.
Yeah, it's like, whatever, you know. We try to ask him why he's doing this, he, you know...
He just gets really
throws
quiet and
us.
pretends like he's not there.
or he just, like, you know... launches a devastating attack.
This is your pounce theme plays.
Yeah.
Wait, nope. Oh yeah, it's revival.
Parasite's existence in literature belonging to the Foundation.
The Heart Foundation.
It was little more than a theory. The question was, Why does only Homo sapiens among all primates have a highly developed
I
language
wasn't gonna tackle her, but she'd get out of the way fast enough.
versus everything else? The missing link between these was the mystery that gave rise
Let's
to
not
this
link.
theory.
His secret shit was the
Fascinating
missing
the
link.
idea of their existence in the Dene creation myth. The Neyo Dene, who first inhabited
The name
were insect-like
for the
creatures.
D on the grave.
Came
I
to
did
imagine
messed it up.
that those insect-like creatures could be humans living in symbiosis with the vocal
Living in
cord parasites.
perfect harmony.
But I had not the
Living
faintest
in
idea of how
vocal
I
cord
was
parasite.
resurrect them.
Living in
That is when
perfect harmony.
Skullface came to me. What he
Body
offered
and
me was not
vocal
just
cord parasite.
assistance with my metallic archaea research. He told me the vocal cord parasites really existed.
I listened to him
And
like
not
a
only did
schmuck.
they exist, they had already been brought back to life in the modern age. An ancient human cadaver, host to the parasites.
Oh, you mean George
of the
Burns.
time. Cypher excavated such a
That's
cadaver.
just
Yeah, thank you for thank you for your
And I
visual
Excellent mime work.
humor. Yeah.
the vocal cord parasites. Naturally,
Don't shower while listening to me, that's gross.
not be brought
I don't want to
back.
think about you naked while listening to me talking about the vocal cord
I
parasite.
just want to get reports from the vocal cord parasites about what it's like when you shower.
China. It had adapted to live in the nasal cavity of animal hosts, but its genetic sequence showed signs of common ancestry with the vocal cord parasites. Ontogenesis, the path of an organism to maturity, is like a roadmap of the phylogenetic evolution of the entire strain.
Off the top.
Cypher used this to effect
Shades of LP Gray.
of the modern parasite. The vocal cord parasite.
Like I tackled Starscream.
Developmental
Cobra
I
Commander.
think you would just bounce off.
analogous to when the relative species first appeared.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do
Point
that.
at which it split from the vocal cord parasites, forcing its evolution down the other
As you
path.
can tell, we're really into the story.
Vocal cord parasite path.
Okay.
Maybe you're not the boss. Oh, instead of double stop.
Reborn. I do not know in detail how Cypher accomplished this, but clearly they have access
This one needs medical attention.
to genetic technology. Skullface said it was the work of a genius woman scientist, and that the relative species in question
Take a
was
shower,
first
that will help.
discovered by
Once you re-encounter the shower and refresh yourself.
I was tasked with modifying the resurrected parasites.
So the philosophers discovered the vocal cord parasites?
Oh, is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
First, to add lethality to these organisms
something.
that had once lived in peace with man.
The vocal
By
cord parasites were
unleashing the
philosopher
larvae's
research.
latent desire to consume nutrients from the host's lung tissue, making them eat and eat until the lungs were destroyed. Second, to have both male and female inhabit the same host and copulate then and there, only when exposed to specific pronunciations continuously over an extended time.
So he's basically he's basically acknowledging at this point that yeah, these were a real thing, but they don't behave in any way like I make them behave in this game. They got like patriotized or whatever.
Originally, the ultimate objective of the ethnic cleansing parasite project was the identification of not only languages, but of actual cultures. Language is deeply connected to ethnicity, but many languages are employed by multiple ethnic groups, and confrontation between those ethnic
Don't
groups
just fall
is by
something
no
down while
means
this is happening,
rare.
that's all.
If the cleanser parasites were to be a deterrent against ethnic conflict, they had to distinguish between groups using means other than pure language. The original plan called for this to be achieved by differences in the transmission vector. Each ethnic group has different lifestyle customs and eating habits.
Some have a gothic
For
lifestyle.
instance,
Did you know that French
parasites
people don't
living in
shower every
shallow
day because
water
they think it's
and
bad
taken
for you?
in through the skin could be used to target rice.
It's not related to the vocal cord parasites, I'm just saying.
Using cows as their intermediate host would be ineffective against cultures that abstain from eating beef.
Well, what if the
That is
cows
a
jump into
lofty
their
goal
throats like the
indeed.
birds used to?
The current parasites mainly rely on droplet transmission. It would take extensive time to alter the transmission route. I eventually learned that the ethnic cleanses
It's
project
only a glancing
had
blow.
been shut down. It was Skullface who put it back into operation. But despite that, he told me to forget about the transmission route.
He said, forget about it.
Some language identification. I do not know why.
Maybe he had other people to do that other job?
Philosophers who discovered the relative species of parasite originally planned to develop a phonogrammic Alexia parasite. The left temporoparietal region is home to the part of the brain that identifies the phonetic symbols of the English language. They wished to create a strain that would parasitize that region and suppress its literacy functions. The
Boss,
brain
mock
area
battle, what do you
responsible for
say?
identifying the logographs of Chinese, meanwhile, is in the left middle frontal gyrus, meaning that even if native speakers of Chinese were infected with the parasite, the literacy would be unaffected. Old and new, east and west, there is no
Talk
limit
or
to
die,
the
freak.
delusions of those in power.
You're an old
But this
washed
delusion
up
threatens to
freak.
become a reality. I have to do something to stop this.
They have an
There must
adorable
be
little
something
picture
I can
of
do.
Wyatt there, though. Yeah,
Please select landing zone.
Roger.
got some new, yeah, got one of the missions is over.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
Please select a mission.
Oh, we could get fuel resources. Oh, that was already working on, I think.
Unit dispatched.
So what do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
Some fuel.
So yeah, this time we only spent a third of the video on Mother Base before getting into the helicopter. But we got plenty more tapes to listen to, folks.
And only like a couple more than are nothing but boat talker talking about Archaea.
Yeah. We should. No. He's been talking about the vocal cord parasites, so we'll talk about the Archaea later.
Oh, right. Those are different.
Those are different things, I think.
Oh Lord. I thought for some reason the vocal cord parasites were a specific form of the Archaea. So are all squares rectangles or are all rectangles? Are all vocal cord parasites Archaea or is all Archaea vocal cord parasites?
All rectangles, trapezoids.
Fair.
Well, that's actually, I'm not sure if that's correct. I always thought so, but Mom was telling me they're not. Because I thought a shape that had at least one, quadrilateral with at least one set of parallel sides was a trapezoid, and two was a rectangle, but a
Yeah.
trapezoid was that contained the subset rect. But
Right.
yeah.
It's the same idea of like, you know, are all parallelograms trapezoids? Well, you'd think so, but
Yeah. Anyways,
all rectangles are parallelograms.
Please
But
select a mission.
is it worth
but extraordinary.
Boss, we need you to get back a film canister one of our informants hid in the field. He was working under my orders to investigate the extraordinaries that showed up in Cyprus. The man on fire and the floating boy that keeps showing up where they're not welcome. Apparently they were the subjects of some top-secret research conducted by the Kremlin. Unfortunately, that meant our informant drew the attention of the KGB's Directorate S, and they took him out before we could make contact. The good news is he placed a report in a film canister and hid it somewhere in Spookmate Keep. Just before he died, he transmitted VI of the hiding place to us, but the data was cut off partway through. The image is far from clear, but it might provide the clue you need. We'll be analyzing the data further to try to clear it up, but for now, get to Spookmate Keep. The
Unfortunately.
KGB have already dispatched a Spetsnaz squad to retrieve that film canister and cover the whole thing up. Boss, there's no time to waste. Head to Spook May Keep and use the VI as a clue to find and retrieve that target.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Why was
questioning
the
the
philanthropist
troops
mobile?
on the ground.
How are the man on fire and that kid connected to Skullface's plan? If we can just get that report, we can blow
Just
it
trying to
all wide open.
backfill the plot now that the
Then
game's
we can
over.
shake off the last remnants of Skullface and the phantoms he left behind.
This one's annoying because
Mission accepted.
there's a bunch of dudes in armor, so our regular tactics don't work.
Yeah, Spetsnaz is...
It's also really it's a short mission. You either fail or win fairly quickly. But the noise suppression specialist, this is what really irritates me. He's at that little point March 24. But if you actually get the canister at Spug May Keep, the mission area closes down smaller and no longer includes 24. So you have to get the noise suppression specialist first, even though the whole thing is that it's timed and you don't have much time before they find you. Whatever. So that being said, I'm still going to go ahead and bring Quiet along because she'll be a lot more useful than D-Horse.
Although,
as
if these
far
guys
as-
are all armored, is she actually going to be that useful?
Well, she distracts them. The only way I can deal with these guys is by basically, what didn't we buy her? The Zoff uniform? I guess we didn't. There's a Zoff uniform. You can get her actual clothes that cover up her chest and stuff.
Oh, no, I have not seen anything like that. I didn't even know that was a
I guess we'll
possibility.
have to think about that later. So it's either go ahead and accept that you're going to kill these guys, or try to CQC them while they're shooting a Quiet. But
Yeah, no, I think in the past we've managed to be able to, in missions where these guys were around, we've managed to...
well, you had a mission where they were.
CQCing.
It wasn't really timed quite so much, or at least it doesn't
Yeah.
get timed until later, and we were sort of luring them out. But
Yeah.
in this one, they're pretty tightly grouped. We'll see. Maybe I'm making more of it than I should be. Extraordinary. Also, just do a sleeping
Retrieve
gas
the film
bombardment.
canister our informant hid in Spook May Keep before he died.
Although we don't have
Contains
sleeping gas
vital
on us now, do we?
information on Skullface's
No, but you didn't
plan.
order it as a strike.
For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before.
By the way, you haven't actually looked at that yet, have you?
Analyzing the data, there's no time to wait.
Maybe we should have had you check that out before we dropped you off.
Boss, go to Spook May Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does.
I think it's just try to avoid being spotted.
The map has been updated.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, some guy got killed.
Member of your B team got killed.
The NWOB team
Please
is
select
wiped
a
out.
mission. Unit dispatched. Marker placed.
That's Wormwood.
Shut up! I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the one part where having D-Dog, or D-Horse would have been useful, but yeah.
We don't have D-Horse. I'm sorry.
Look, there's a convention in town, I'm sorry.
Analysis complete.
She's scouting already. Could just ever start taking dudes out. If you're in a hurry. These folks are not up armored.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Is there a guy up on the hill there?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
there.
Marker placed.
There's not more guys over here.
Yep. Where is he? There he is. No, there's both of there's two of them.
Captured.
Yeah, you're holding all these guys now. Or you could ask them
interrogate them, but I probably should interrogate them, but I don't think they're gonna know where that thing is.
Well, I mean, but they might know about information.
You gotta extract him.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
He knows about diamonds.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Once again, folks, don't worry about
What we're talking about. Oh, why would you?
The map has been updated.
Like, there might be cool stuff in this room. Oh, there's a prisoner in here.
Yeah.
He's hanging out with a diamond.
He's
Can you also pick up the diamond?
yeah, he's the one who knows. He's the noise suppression specialist. He's why we had to kill
Well, no
him.
wonder we couldn't hear him until we were
Yeah.
right next to him.
So we're heading back to Fu May Keep, which is basically where we start the game, other than that mission in Cyprus.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, the little,
Band scale approaching.
oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah,
Or a little
except that you
closer.
kind of need a little time to search the place.
Well, it would give you a chance to get in and sort of knock some guys out.
Oh man, is there a back around here or something?
Take the long way home.
Unfortunately, it's a really long way. Well, we will get game over if they find the thing, which would mean we'll lose the noise suppression specialist that I worked so hard for.
No, never be game over.
Butcher at some point.
Is she doing any scouting for you at this point?
I don't know.
Technically, have you actually started the op yet? No, I guess you
Enemy
have.
presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, she is... Oh, she keeps losing them. You gotta mark them.
Analysis complete.
Boss, we fully decrypted the VI data. Now the target's hiding place should be clear as day. Check your iDroid.
You certainly were well hidden.
Analysis complete.
If they're close enough, you might be able to double do them.
Kind of how this one tends to go.
He's coming too. Roger that.
But they won't find a thing while they're busy
Continue
fighting
searching.
me. And she'll trank the ones who are not armored, because not every single one of them is fully armored. Oh, I never put on that
Failed.
I think
bandana.
you haven't you have to research the bandana.
Oh. Well, we started researching it, but it hasn't finished yet.
Enemy presence detected. The map has
There
been
is one
updated.
warrior.
It said armored warrior, is what it said.
There's explode? Alright, it's looking the other way.
Oh, don't hang out with the shotgun guy right there. Yeah, a whole bunch of guys are bolting. So she's damn useful here because she can take care of the ones who aren't armored. Now there's a helicopter.
No, I meant there was still an armored guy who knocked down.
I know, but I'm also getting shot by helicopter.
It's true. So maybe he's shooting
coming
at
too.
the
Roger that.
Oh, well, here's the thing that we need to find anyway.
So you could, in theory, just run for it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the armored guy's recovering. I think he's back up. Hey, there's a jeep. Perfect.
Trying to get in the jeep.
Yeah.
You know, you need to turn the lights on to make yourself so much more noticeable, Snake.
But he's not like a drug dealer. He's not going to drive around with the lights off tonight.
That's probably just as well. I seem to have auto jumped out of it.
We can't let them follow you. Throw off the enemies on your tail first.
Come on.
Alright.
I guess this is how I could have done that, I didn't know this, but this is how I could have done the noise extraction specialist thing, by having the enemy on my tail as I left the hut. You can't see me. Good job, Quiet. That went pretty smoothly, actually.
The coast is clear. Mission complete.
The most dramatic mission complete. The most dramatic ever mission complete. Snake laying around.
Snake takes it.
Mission complete. Great work.
Brr.
Indeed.
What can you say to that?
No, there's not much.
Yeah, normally I have to clear the whole base out so that I can slowly look for it, but that time we just kind of wandered up and was like, oh wait, there it is.
Boss, I dropped the film canister while we were on our way back to base.
Boss, I got an informant's report, and at Chapter 3 of The Hamburgers of Kazuhiro
Now
Miller.
have more information about Kazuhiro's hamburgers.
Legendary soldier. Goblin Cat. Liquid Carbon Missile Engineer 2. I think that's multiplayer crap. Gunsmith, Rose, Surgeon. Where's our noise extraction specialist? Noise extraction specialist.
He knows how to make people talk.
Uses the vocal parasites to extract.
There's your noise suppression specialist. It had a little dot next to it, so you could tell that was an objective, I guess.
Right. No, it's one of the... Alright, well, that's enough of this. Scowling Badger. Arr, he's like Fat Badger's angry cousin. Fat Badger being a very happy villain who's going to destroy the world.
Yeah. I'm not going to kill everybody, but it's...
Boss, I have a quick report for you here. We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
Oh, fuck.
It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
So there is a plot mission coming up, which that is basically setting the stage for. Yeah. Anyway,
So something will happen in the future.
something will happen in the
Please
future.
select
The
a
future,
mission.
Conan.
Yeah, it's where we're going to be spending the rest of our lives.
but we don't have it yet, so...
Right, we haven't been back to see all this cool stuff going on over there.
Right.
I don't know if there's a cinematic that...
Please
Well,
select a support helicopter
but it's
requested.
you are correct in that our next step here is to get back to base.
Wait.
So
I don't
I
know
think
if that's the right direction to run to get to that one.
I think I just set it someplace where I can't even fucking get to it. Oh, I can't do it.
I mean, it's gonna be away, yeah.
Got sick of waiting and left, boss. At least I'm not being shot at this time, boss. It's like, no, wait, stay here for a few more seconds so I can finish listening to the Metallic Archaea talk. Focal parasite. You're right, I'm sorry.
Have arrived at LZ. We'll
I'm
stand
ashamed
by.
of my ignorance of the difference between Metallic Archaea and Focal parasite. However, I could definitely tell you about trapezoids, parallelograms, rectangles, but I won't, because you made me angry.
Yeah, so you rescued this. You rescued Pequod from using Fulton, and at the end of that mission it said, "Acquired geometry specialist."
Yep. Anyway, folks, when we come back, quiet. Yeah, we won't talk at all. Just listen to the soothing voice of a guy and look at the soothing
Do you want to see if there's
quiet.
a cinematic when we arrive back at base?
Well, I figured we'll just start the next video as we're arriving back at base. But anyway, I'm Sir Seiji.
I'm a little
Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Departing.